The Walther PPK is one of the most recognizable pistols out there. It's James Bond's gun, and it was a recognizable gun for me even as a young man before I even got into guns. My older brother, who owns a lot of great guns, I'm a little jealous of his gun collection, has told me that his dream gun is a Walther PPK made in Germany specifically. He's seen a lot of them out there, but that's the one he's really after. Personally, being desperate to find a good modern subcompact 22LR, I haven't really found many at all. I jumped on the Walther PPK 22LR. It's beautiful and a cool gun in 22LR. And what a great thing, the Walther PPK 22LR is made in Germany. Now, I have two problems with this gun. Number one, the obvious. A Walther PPK in 22LR made by Walther in Germany, and it is awful. This classic, world-renowned pistol is just awful. It's the most unreliable 22LR semi-automatic pistol any 22LR that I've ever fired in my entire life. Just awful. James Bond would be very disappointed in this gun. But the second reason, the new PPK model in 380 is not made in Germany. It's made in Arkansas, USA. The US version, sure, it's in 380 and more expensive. It is a significantly nicer pistol. The looks, feel, function, craftsmanship is all so much nicer than the PPK and 22LR made in Germany by Walther. Even the trigger itself, the German version, I think it has the worst double action trigger I've ever felt. I think it might have a 20-pound pull on it. Whereas in the double action trigger and the single action trigger on the Arkansas model are very good triggers. The double action's still heavy, but not nearly as heavy and way smoother, but the single action is outstanding. Gritty and tough on the German version. Yet both brand new Walther PPK models in 2020. Again, sure, it's in 380 versus 22. Sure, it's more expensive, but the US model is very nice and the German model is a junk gun. I used to think that German guns made by Germans is better than German guns made by US manufacturers. But beyond this, the Sig Sauer P229 and the 226 are significantly nicer now that they're made in the US versus the German models. And now the PPK is also nicer, made in US versus the German models. That's why Walther should apologize for this gun. Walther GmbH Sportswaffen was established in Germany in 1886. And the Walther PPK is its single most recognizable firearm. And here we are 135 years later after the establishment of Walther, and they make a junk gun out of it? Just an awful gun. Again, looks, function, feel. It literally is if the Walther made in Germany and the Walther made in the US are two totally different guns. Again, I know one is in 380 and one is in 22R. It's not that. You can just tell. I've fired some older Walthers in 22LR and they're way nicer in this gun. They look nicer. They function nicer. It's a better craftsmanship. The craftsmanship of this gun is just, it's a junk gun. That's all I could really say about it. And because of that, I think Walther from Germany should apologize for this gun and maybe do a redo. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support our channel with Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.